That's funny.
Hey, Aden, you see this this tunnel?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in there like a pee-pee goes in a poo-poo.
Wow, epic.
I'm sorry, that was very graphic. We can't see. Is that how it's supposed to be?
Yeah, the idea is they want you to get flash, and then you can see more of the area. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do it this way instead. Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
Because flash is pointless otherwise. There's not really like a reason to have it. I don't think.
Where do you get it at?
Oh shit, I don't fucking remember. I never get it.
You don't remember? Oh, okay.
I'll look it up, but
pretty sure it's like pointless. Go talk to this one dude in the middle of nowhere. Zubat, how are you not? Let me try stun spore. Does that do anything? I don't remember how blue waffle works. I need to start learning because if we're gonna keep him around. He's paralyzed. All right. What about poison powder? I know how that works. That doesn't affect him. What a bitch. So I'm really happy about this weekend because Pokemon Go is doing this event.
Oh, I heard about this. Yeah.
Fucking epic. It's pretty cool actually. All 3 starters from Gen 1 plus Pikachu. What am I doing? This is lasting way too long. All 3 starters in Gen 1 plus Pikachu, Eevee, and Dratini. And then Bedlam, 2 of the starters in Gen 2. All of those like have massively increased spawns.
Hell yeah.
So it's pretty epic.
Oh, I don't think I've ever asked this question before. But we know your opinions on the Gen 1 starters. I think we talked about that before in the series. How do you feel about like Gen 2 and 3 now that they're out in Pokemon Go? I guess 4 too. Gen 2, 3, and 4. Like, where are your thoughts on the starters?
Okay, so
like favorite.
Remember them all. So Gen 2, I think Quailava would probably be my favorite one out of Gen 2. Is that the first evolution? Or
that's the middle evolution.
That's the middle one. What's the first one called again? I can't remember.
Cyndaquil's the first one.
Cyndaquil. I think Cyndaquil might be my favorite out of those 3.
He's my favorite.
Yeah. Oh, we can catch this boy.
Yay.
And then my favorite out of Gen 3 would be Mudkip.
Mudkip.
I like Mudkip. I still haven't caught him in Pokemon Go. He's the only starter that I haven't found yet.
Gens like 3 and 1 are like the only 2 starter sets where like any of the 3 could be your favorite and you're totally valid in thinking that.
Gen 3, I'm not a big fan of Blaziken's line.
Really?
Yeah, Combuskin?
I know
like a motherfucking penis.
I knew you were gonna say that. I like all 3 of the lines.
But Torchic's kind of cute. And with fucking Trico, he's fine.
Yeah,
he's fine.
Sure.
Gen 4.
Yeah, what's your favorite on 4?
I'm trying to remember. Fuck, what is Gen 4 again? I can't even remember off the top of my head.
Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so I think Piplup's actually my favorite out of those 3.
Really?
Yeah. Because like Chimchar is fine.
Right.
But he kind of dorky looking.
Chimchar my least favorite out of the 3.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely my least favorite.
I get that.
Turtwig's fine. He's just a fucking turtle, so it's like
he's cute. He
is
a cute boy.
But like Piplup is cuter.
Piplup is pretty cute.
What do we name Machop?
Ooh, I don't know.
All right, I got it.
You got one?
Yeah.
I'm ready for this one. Fair enough. Clean.
I actually really like the Machop line, so I might end up putting him into the party. Yeah, but the starters, the Gen 2 and Gen 3 starters I'm kind of mixed on overall.
Sure. Gen 2 I'm mixed on.
Yeah. Gen 2 is the most boring one, in my opinion.
Yeah. I've talked about this before, but I think Gen 2 has a bit of an identity crisis where it's like, it's so much a sequel to Generation 1 that it often feels like a Gen 1 DLC pack rather than its own game and generation. Right?
Apparently, I found out this recently, but apparently a lot of the Gen 2 Pokemon were made with the Gen 1 Pokemon. So it's like the creators had created a lot of those.
Right, that's true.
Before the Gen 2 came out.
That's true.
I thought that was interesting. It makes sense, because when you got like somebody like Sentret and Furret, like those are so boring.
Right. The starters were new, and a lot of the legendaries were new, but some of the lines were either going to be a Gen 1, or they are evolutions to a Gen 1 mon, or maybe like a baby to a Gen 1 mon.
Yeah.
They're very attached to each other. I think what's interesting too about all your starter picks is you haven't picked the grass for any of them at all.
This dude has a Charmander outfit.
He does.
He's pretty great.
Does.
Yeah, grass is probably my least favorite type overall. I have grown to like Bulbasaur though.
Right. Bulbasaur's a cutie. I'm a complete opposite though. Like most, if not every generation, the grass starter is my favorite. So
yeah,
it's interesting hearing your different opinions on them.
I really like Charmander, so I thought I would like the fire type the most overall, but I found out that it's kind of a balance between fire type and water type for me.
Sure.
Because Squirtle's also pretty great.
Squirtle's dope. Squirtle's dope.
Yeah.
Usually water types for me have always been like the water starters anyway. They've never been like my favorite, but they've never been the least favorite either. They're always the middle of the road one. I can never force myself to hate a water starter, but
that makes sense.
They're all relatively good.
Yeah.
I just like the grass boys more.
I feel you, and that's why we can all have different opinions.
Yeah.
It's pretty great, and it's not like I don't think I dislike any of them for the most part, right? It's just like,
sure,
they're there, but
I can't wait for you to get to Gen 5 because some of those boys are a little controversial.
I've looked at all the other ones, but I don't know them off the top. Do I want to learn Pursuit?
Yeah, check it out.
No.
Oof.
Oh, did I press the wrong button? What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh, okay.
That's why it gives you the second box.
Yeah,
we get rid of Growl earlier.
Yeah,
either or. Gives us a dark type move.
Nice.
So proud of my Sloppy.
Yeah, we need to get him up to Firo level.
Yeah, it'll be fun once we get him to Firo. I think, does he evolve at 20? I think he does.
He might. I may have already gotten up to a close enough level when I did a little bit of grinding. I also did some shiny hunting. I didn't do that well. No, I'm just kidding.
You trying to get that shiny Pikachu?
Don't give a fuck. Literally do not give a fuck.
Yeah, it evolves into Firo at level 20.
That's pretty hype.
We are one level away.
Alright, we'll prioritize him then throughout this tunnel.
This is basically going to be the Rock Tunnel episode.
Yeah, I hope you guys are ready. Hope you're strapped in. Because here we are.
There's a lot of things and trainers and wild encounters and stuff.
Yeah.
You really do be like that.
I'm interested to see more of the legendaries between the first 4 gen. Fuck.
Oof.
Well. I guess we're not getting Pharaoh this episode.
What a cock tease. Whoa!
Come back next time to see Spearow turn into Pharaoh.
Fair enough.
Pokemon Fire Red.
Keep them coming.
Yeah, I'm interested to see the legendaries in the first 4 gens because I don't have many of them yet. Well, I know what the legendaries are in Gen 1.
Right.
That one's obvious. But I don't know all of them in Gen 2 onwards. I only know a couple. because the way that Pokemon Go does legendaries is such a pain in the ass.
And in like an event thing, you gotta like get a bunch of people together.
Yeah, they're in raids for the most part, but then some of them you can get through like these research quests. So it's what the fuck? Okay.
Weird game design thing here. Like, are raids fun? Are they supposed to be fun? I've never been a fan of the concept personally.
I don't like it in Pokemon Go at all.
Right.
Because you literally have to go to the place where the raid is happening and then hope that strangers are there to help you fight it.
Sure.
And I don't know about you, but like the area that I live in, for the most part, like I kind of don't want to see any strangers because I don't want to get shot. Like
you live in the hood. You live in the hood.
Yeah. Like what if a dude comes up to me, he's like, yo, let me see your phone. I'll be like, nah, that's my phone. What you talking about? He's like, how many legendaries you got? And I'll be like, I got 2. He'll be like, which ones are they? And I tell him what they are. He'll be like, all right, give me your phone or I'm shooting you. Like, he could steal my Pokemon Go account. Imagine
magnitude didn't affect him because he's a flying boy.
Evidently, I can't read or pay attention here.
You did it 3 times too, I think.
I did. So I don't think any of this might help.
Yeah, Fury Swipes and Cut will. There you go. Look how much damage that's doing. Holy shit.
I was trying to tell you the story of the Pokemon Go gangster, and
Right. Got a little distracted.
Pokemon Go angster, if you will.
But no, like, I get you. To me, like, part of the reason I don't find, like, the idea of raids fun in almost any video game is because, like, I don't like the idea of people that much, being with other people.
I feel that.
I'm not antisocial. I mean, I do YouTube, I do these videos, I, go to college. Like, I'm not a loner or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, if I'm having fun in a video game, if I'm trying to do something in a video game, I don't, like, need other people there.
Yeah. I'm not, and that's why I'm not a big fan of, you haven't caught him yet. I'm not a big fan of, like, multiplayer games in general.
Sure.
You think Cut will kill him?
No, Cut won't.
Okay.
Magnitude and Dig will, but Cut won't.
Okay. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of multiplayer games for the most part.
Sure.
Just because they don't appeal to me as much. I like to play a game by myself. I also like to give commentary over games just because that's what I've been so used to over the last few years.
Sure.
But then again, there's like other games I would just like to chill, play by myself.
Sure. And I think there definitely is a difference between like multiplayer versus type games, your Fortnites, your Smashes, your Mario Karts, and multiplayer like co-op work together over the internet type shit with raids. It's just like is less fun to me.
Definitely.
Personally. Like I can't trust people over the internet.
Exactly. Like I did a raid on Destiny 2 for the first time a couple months ago when I was like playing that game a lot with everybody in the Discord. And I did not like it at all. I absolutely hated it. It was like 4 hours of listening to a couple people I don't know, listening to Marjak just like tell me what to do. That was what it was. And it was not fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely hated it. I took
nothing
a nap
against
afterwards because my head was hurting.
Nothing against it if you do. It's just not my personal thing.
Fuck. I agree. Yeah, absolutely. Like if you find joy in that, like that's dope. Like that's really cool, man. I think I'm gonna keep throwing balls at him.
Yeah, go ahead. You should be fine.
And if I ran out of these, I'll throw my own balls at him.
Got him.
That's a top tier quality joke right there.
Oh, yay.
Oh, I did something interesting recently.
What'd you do?
I watched a redneck comedy special on Netflix. I don't know what to name him. I didn't think this far.
I mean, he's a rock penis. That's what he is. It shouldn't be that hard.
You're right. Oh, let's see if this will fit. Hold on, I got an idea.
Yeah?
Let's see here. Yeah.
Is
So
this
fun.
gonna let you do it?
Rocky cocky.
Oh wow, it did. Okay, cool. Epic.
Rocky cocky. So here's a problem with this tunnel. I don't know where the fuck I'm going.
You just gotta like find your way through here. It can't be that hard.
Right.
Go down ladders, you know.
Yeah, I have a feeling I went up the same ladder. No, I didn't. I definitely didn't. Oh, that's cool.
I'll see if I can
That's different.
get you a map here.
I think that mother. Yeah, I watched a redneck comedy special on Netflix. Jeff Foxworthy and Larry the Cable Guy.
Hell yeah.
I've mentioned in a recording. I mentioned the Mario Odyssey verses.
Yeah, I remember this. Me and Jay shat on you.
And I like that form of comedy. And it's been years since I've watched one, right? But I did watch one recently. And I gotta say, like, I don't laugh nearly as much as I used to.
It's funny to make fun of. I will give it that.
Yeah, like, I don't know. There's certain jokes that are still funny, but it's more of a universal funny. Like, yeah, just about anybody would relate to that. That's kind of funny. Rather than you might be a redneck if you own a collection of Elvis plates. Like, okay.
Right. Makes you wonder why like that stuff was popular for such a long time.
Yeah, it really was.
Like that's part of pop culture now at this point, right?
Yeah, I guess so. It's kind of crazy. I told my dad, Larry the Cable Guy, he's actually like not a real like from the country dude. He's from the north, and he like puts on the accent like as part of the show. So he's just got like a regular old voice. I told my dad that, and he was like, "Well, now I'm offended." I was like, "Oh, okay. You weren't offended by the joke he made earlier in the special where he said that Chinese people talk like wee-wah, 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 and African people made clicking noises?"
His immersion is ruined, all right?
His immersion was ruined, yeah.
It's not the same. Now that he figured it out.
I just thought it was funny. I thought that was the funniest thing about that special, was me telling my dad that and his reaction. It was pretty great.
Like, I would be more concerned if it was real. Like, you know, like, thank God.
That's fair. Well, it's like 99% of Larry the Cable Guy's humor is like making fun of fat people.
Right.
And like shit and fart jokes. That's his comedy in a nutshell.
It is very like funny, epic.
So, I mean, if you don't laugh at that, like I don't know.
That's funny.
What kind of sense of humor you have. That's funny right there. I don't care what you're saying. That's what he said something like super offensive, and like some people in the audience will laugh, and other people.
You walked all the way out. That's funny right there, boy. I tell you what. That's epic. How'd you do that?
Because I'm a fucking idiot, apparently.
Wow.
Do we have...
That's hilarious.
We have 6 repels.
Yeah, okay. Now I can tell you where to go, though, at the very least. Now that I know where you're at. So head down. I can't believe you did that. Alright, to the right, down. No, go back. Yeah. Head down through there. Right.
I'm so pissed.
And then when you hit a wall, just go up.
Just go up. Okay. Yo, jump cut do when we leave the tunnel.
It's gonna be a bit. Alright, down.
Pissed.
I thought you found the way out when you hit the ladder. I'm like, oh, he found out all by himself. And then
His name is Winston. I'll be Winston.
I want to be Winston. That and hit or miss has been my life for several months.
Okay, so TikTok, like, one of the best things about the internet right now.
I agree, actually.
so many people shat on it, and I'm like, no, this is the best.
Right. It's Vine too. It's Vine. It's what I actually wanted from Vine too.
It actually is Vine too, and it's beautiful. Keep going up. Oh. Nope.
Left and then up when you can.
She
If you're
don't
battling
come
people,
often, so that was my
you're
pickup
typically
line.
doing good. Picnicker Martha. That's who you were trying to hit on.
Martha, yeah, that's not really
Not really a porn star name.
There's really an, unfortunately.
Well,
But you know what? If your
maybe
name is
like Magic Martha.
Okay.
That'd be kind of hot.
Yeah. I'm not saying that anybody named Martha couldn't be hot. I'm sure there's some very attractive Marthas out there.
Just not for me.
Just not one I've seen. But you know, it's all good. Yo, why did you poison at me? Oh, you know what's funny? Pikachu's name is Peek at You. And he was talking about porn stars. I think you think this Pikachu is like an anime harem protagonist?
Probably.
I would think so. We're so fucking. I should have healed when we got out by accident.
Oof.
It's a Bulbasaur. Holy shit.
Look at him. Look at that lad.
He's pretty cute.
The best starter.
He's pretty fucking.
Right there.
What?
In the flesh.
What? So I've officially, as of today, watched the first episode of every anime that aired this season.
Oh boy.
Because the way anime works is every season there's like a new batch of series.
Right.
And so I decided to get back into anime. I wanted to watch the first episode of every new season. Figure out what was good, what was not worth it. There's some weird shit out there.
I'm sure. That's anime for you.
Yeah. There was one in particular. It's actually good. It's funny and shit. But it's called That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. It sounds dumb as fuck. It sounds dumb as fuck. And I thought it was gonna be awful. I was like, oh, this is gonna be bad. Hold on. But I strangely enough liked it. Oh, I'm poisoned.
Yeah. You need a poison heal.
I don't have one, do I?
Nope.
Nope. Well, I guess Pikachu's gonna die.
Let's get it.
Oh, do I keep going up? Yeah.
Yeah. You're going the right way.
But basically, this guy dies. He gets stabbed. He's dead, and he reincarnates as a slime. And he gets all these powers and shit. But by the second episode, this dude vores a dragon.
Yes.
He
Yes.
vores a motherfucking dragon.
All right, now I'm hooked. Before I wasn't, but the vor concept
The
really
vor thing, I thought
got me.
it
Yo,
Yeah.
speaking of vor, all right.
Oh shit.
Jay the Zoomster, all right. Frequent content creator, friend of ours, good guy. Talks forever about the Twilight Princess verses and how like, oh, it's almost over. We're gonna get it done. Yada yada yada. We recorded the final episodes. And I don't care if Jay didn't want me to say this. I'm gonna say it anyway.
Yeah.
Literally during the final episodes, I'm on as like a special guest or whatever, and I talk about vor for like most, if not the entire thing.
You were
And
like
this is
pulling up definitions. And
yeah, like all kind of real like kinky shit.
it was like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Right, and it makes me sad because that commentary is so funny, and we're probably not gonna ever hear it ever again.
I know.
He's not gonna release the final episodes. He just said I'm done with the series, and I'm like, man, I worked hard on that vor commentary. Okay, you can't just throw it away like that.
It was unfortunate.
Yeah,
It was
sad.
very unfortunate. What am I doing? Repel?
Repelly.
Yeah. Am I going to the right? Is that the place where I need to go?
Yeah, you're good.
Keep going. No, I'm going up. Oof. Oh, hello.
Hello, good sir.
Yeah. There was some wild anime though. There was this one where this woman became a maid just so that she could take care of this little girl. But then like you find out that she's actually like a pedophile. And
Okay.
she legit. She was like, I like little girls. I'm like, what? Are you serious?
Wow.
This is allowed to air on TV.
You really went there.
It really went there. I was not okay.
All right.
I was like, I'm pretty sure this is illegal.
I mean, you know, lollies are a big thing over there, so might as well capitalize on it while you can.
Evidently. All right.
Just go down.
We're not even gonna touch that dude.
Yeah, don't fuck with them if you don't want to.
Oh shit.
Right.
You little asshole.
You really did it to him.
You little asshole.
He really did it to him on that one, Chief.
Oliver.
We'll have to end the episode after this battle because we're about at the 30-minute mark.
Oh boy.
But the good news is we're more than halfway through Rock Tunnel.
Does that mean Rock Tunnel Part 2 coming to a theater near you?
Hell yeah.
That's pretty hype.
And maybe
So hype.
you'll get to see Spiro evolve into Firo. If you're lucky.
Maybe. Let me tell you about this game. My thoughts on it so far.
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, I'll talk about that next time.
Wow. The bait.
Just so that I can, you know, really, you know, next time on Fire Red, will Firo
Right.
become Spiro? Will Zach tell his opinions on motherfucking Fire Red? And will we actually get out of Rock Tunnel? Find out next time.